Today, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe responded to oral questions raised by members of Parliament. Chief Opposition Whip Anura Kumara Dissanayake questioned the Prime Minister on why certain individuals are not being taken into custody despite there being international red warrants against them.
What measures has the government taken to produce Jaliya Wickremesuriya, Udayanga Weerathunga and Arjuna Mahendran to court for legal procedures in the country? Will the government take that responsibility?
While
warrants have been issued on Jaliya Wickremesuriya, who served as the ambassador to the United States from 2008 to 2014, he has not appeared in court as yet. Investigations have revealed that the surety and the suspect are overseas. On the 12th of February, an international red warrant was issued on Udayanga Weerathunga. And on the 17th of May this year, the Defence Secretary, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, made a request to the Secretary of the Ministry of Justice of the United Arab Emirates to extradite Udayanga Weerathunga to Sri Lanka. International support has been sought to locate the whereabouts of Arjuna Mahendran and bring him back to the country. As a person cannot be arrested in that country solely based on a police red notice, the government of Singapore has been notified to follow extradition laws to secure his extradition. Therefore, the Criminal Investigations Department has made a request to the Defence Secretary of this country to extradite Arjuna Mahendran under extradition laws.
When I raised a question in this parliament after Arjuna Mahendran left to Singapore, you responded saying he went there to attend a wedding ceremony and that he would return soon. Then I felt if you also know about his journeys to attend weddings, it clearly shows the two of you share a close relationship. You are the Prime Minister of the country. The Central Bank Governor is appointed by Cabinet based on your recommendation. Therefore, I believe, without hiding behind international warrants, red notices, Interpol's assistance and extradition laws, you have a responsibility to bring him back to the country because you are his friend.
When Arjuna Mahendran worked under me, he informed me when he went overseas. Since there was an issue like this at the time, he told me he was attending a wedding and he would be back soon after. The incumbent central bank governor also informs me when he travels overseas. To be honest, I did not have any ties with Arjuna Mahendran when we went to commissions. I was not aware of his last whereabouts. I occasionally get to know where he is. There is a habit in Singapore where people constantly change houses. So I am not aware of any of them. I do not know where Udayanga Weerathunga is. I have met Jaliya but never had any contact with him. I am seeking the assistance of the relevant units in the government for that process. Then it was said that I am the one helping. Following the expose on the central bank treasury bond scam, Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe defended fugitive former central bank governor Arjuna Mahendran on a number of occasions in Parliament.
There is nothing to claim the governor of the central bank was involved in this. He had given instructions in the presence of two other deputy governors. The allegation the governor intervened in the tender process is a baseless one. On the 27th of February, I appointed a three-member committee to inquire into the 30-year bond issue. How else am I to look at this? This cannot be referred to the monetary board. I need to be satisfied with this first.
After the bond scam was exposed, the Prime Minister defended Mahendran when the latter went overseas.
When I met Arjuna Mahendran last week, he said that he will be attending a wedding and will return. He hasn't fled the country like Udayanga Weerathunga.
Many shocking details over the bond issue were revealed through the COPE report and the Presidential Commission of Inquiry. An Interpol red notice had been issued on former central bank governor Arjuna Mahendran, and Sri Lanka courts issued a warrant for his arrest as he is a suspect in the case filed over the bond scam. The entire country was aware that a Singapore national was appointed to this position solely because of the friendship he had with the Prime Minister and with his blessings. The Prime Minister now says the Interpol red notice is not sufficient to bring back Mahendran to the country. Who and what is being protected? Why did Malik Samaravikrama, who did not hold any ministerial position, attend the breakfast meeting that took place the day before the controversial treasury bond took place in 2015? Were Malik Samaravikrama and Kabir Hashim questioned in a proper manner at the Presidential Commission of Inquiry? Yesterday, Minister Kabir Hashim said when the bond scam took place, he did not have any power to even appoint a chairman to a state bank. If this is so, when the March 2016 bond scam took place, who instructed the state banks to bid low? Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, Malik Samaravikrama and Kabir Hashim give reasons from time to time on the matter. Yet, Arjuna Mahendran still remains at large. After the President decided not to grant a service extension to Mahendran to continue as the central bank governor, the Prime Minister appoints him as the chief of his 5-year plan. It did not stop from there. Mahendran was taken to Singapore to attend a number of events. Who is being protected? Who are the real thieves?
দেওয়া হওয়ার